It was after class, this girl was bad, shoot my shot, hope I don't jag. I had a crush on this lady, she was bad as such. Wait, I sound thirsty, she was bad enough. Step two.
What's up, Katie Mom? It's your girl, Deiij.
And it's your boy, KJ.
And today we coming to y'all with a story time.
And happy Black History Month once again.
Yep, so if y'all didn't see our other video, go check that out. That was our first kickoff to us doing inspirational quotes throughout the month. So KJ gonna come up with another quote. Our first person was Mae Jemison.
Our second person is W.E.B.
Du Bois.
The cost of liberty is less than the price of repression.
I second that notion.
So, we just gonna hop right into the video. So this story time is gonna be about our first argument.
Now, if y'all don't know, me and Kenya was best friends before we got together. So we really didn't argue. And you know, it's kind of weird coming from from no relationship to a relationship, or some relationship to a bigger relationship, because you go from not arguing to arguing.
I don't even think this was our first argument. She said it's our first.
It was our first argument, because we didn't argue during the cupcake phase, y'all. We did not argue. So let's get on into it. So we was in high school, and Kenya had came over my house for the day. Came over my house. We played around, like talked a little bit. He was only over there for like a couple of hours because he had to go home. I was worried that because he didn't have a phone at this time. No, we was in high school. He didn't have a phone, so me and him was texting off. Well, he was texting me off his Wi-Fi. So, we had a good time, and you know, mingle. You know, that was my boo or whatever. You know, we was just happy. We was just happy to be together. I think I was more excited to be with him because, you know, I was feeling the kid when we was best friends. But, you know, he ain't never know that, though. Shout out to T-Baby for letting him know, though. But anyways. Anyways. We had fun. What was we doing at my house? Talking? I don't know.
Nothing.
You know, just spending time together,
Talking.
I guess. And the cupcake phase is what matters, so. Talking.
You was asleep most of the day.
And at my house, my mama was like one of them parents that was like, your little friend can't sit in your room or whatever. So I had finally convinced her to let him like sit in my room. So I got this big this big lounge chair, it's blue. My mama made him sit in that, and it was like so far away from my bed. So if she come in and he's sitting in my bed, she'd be like, you got to get up. Go sit in that chair. Did she? Did she?
Mm-hmm.
So, he had left that day, and I didn't get a phone call from him. So, I'm like, okay, it don't take him 3 hours to get home. So, then I started panicking. I text his brother, no response. I called his mama, no response. Called his daddy, no response. And then they had all called me back. And I was like, have y'all talked to Kenya? Like, where did he come home? Did KJ come home? And then his brother had told his mama, like, yeah, he came home, but he left right back out to go to McDonald's on 95th.
But, no, she did all this calling when I was already on the bus, like, on my way home. So I didn't make it home until, like 9 o'clock. And then they was calling, it was probably like 10. It was like 9, because it was still open. So I was like 8. So they was calling. Well, when I got home, everybody was saying, call your girl. She called us. Call your girl. She calling us. She's scared. She's blah, blah, blah. So I called her, and she was like, did you make it home? I'm like, yeah, I'm at home.
And then I was like.
And then my brother wanted to go to the movies. But I told him, no, I didn't want to go to the movies. I didn't have no money to go to the movies. I had money, but I just didn't want to go to the movies. And being a third wheel. I didn't want to be no third wheel. So when I get home, my ex texts me, but it wasn't even like ex because I grew up with her, so she was a friend before she was my girlfriend, and then
she was still your ex.
She was my friend. She
was his ex.
So at the end of the day, she was my friend. So she texted me, and then she was like, can we meet up? Blah blah blah. I really need to talk to somebody, and you're the only one I can talk to. This and that. So we meet at McDonald's. I didn't see a problem with meeting at McDonald's. I really didn't.
Okay, wait. Let's rewind this back. Mind you, he had spent the night at my daddy's house the night before. Because that particular morning that we had went to school, I had saw her text. And, he went to the bathroom. I had read his text because at this time I had trust issues because my ex-boyfriend before that, did me bad. So I was reading through his text, and she was talking about how she liked him and how she wanted to be with him.
That was not the text.
Yes, that was. How she wanted to be with him again.
That was not the text.
I'm telling you it was. How she wanted to be with him again. And he was like, oh, well, I got a girlfriend. And she was like, oh, I didn't know that and all this stuff. But she was like, I really wish things didn't end the way it did. And, all this little stuff that I'm like, hold on, who is this chick? So I ain't say nothing. He came out the bathroom and, I played it off. But I did see that they was going to meet that particular day. But that's why I made him come to my house. But he still did what he wanted to do. That's how y'all know. Y'all can't keep him on a leash. If he going to do something that he want to do, he going to do it regardless, guys. He going to do it regardless. Go finish your part.
So we meet at McDonald's and we just get to talking. We really didn't talk about much. We just talked about her brother getting locked up and all this. And her brother was really a close friend of mine. He was just he was basically like a big brother because he was older than me. So we all played basketball together. Like I said, we all grew up together. So her brother was a very close friend of mine. So when she was telling me he got locked up, she was saying that she didn't know what to do and stuff like that. She didn't know how she was going to help her mom and stuff like that. And I was just letting her know, get a job, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, finish school and all that. So she was like, okay. So we was just sitting there talking. We just talked for probably an hour. And then I get back home. I get back home and I gotta hear, why was you not at home? Oh, you went to go see her, blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, all I did was go to McDonald's.
I need you speaking for me. So let's get on up into it, right? Let's get into the nitty gritty. So he gets home and he called me like, hey, baby, yeah, what you doing? I said, what am I doing? Where you been at? I've been calling all day. Your phone off. He could have got kidnapped for all I knew.
I'm big as ever. Who gonna kidnap me?
It don't matter. But it's just the whole principle thing. She talking about some, oh, well. Then he didn't. I was like, so where you been? He was like, oh, I went to meet up with a friend. I said, what friend? You don't have friends. So he like, oh, I went to meet up with, we gonna call her Sarah. Met up with Sarah. So I was like, now I had heard her name before because he had told me all about his exes and things like that. So I was like, why you going to talk to her? I don't care what family problem she got. What you going to talk to her for? A shoulder to cry on.
She took it all out of proportion.
Is way much more because people get close through sharing oh yeah, I'm going through this, and then you want to share with them, and
She took
that's
it.
how y'all get a bond. We don't need that, baby. It's a new chick in town.
She took it
Deiij.
all out. She took it all out of proportion.
I
So
did
we
it. I
end up-
did it. He
Yes,
should
she
have told
did.
me. He
So-
should have told me.
So we end up.
He should have told me. I wasn't wild enough. He should have told me. But he should have told me that he was going, and I would have told him no.
And I
Point
still
blank,
would have
period.
went. So.
Right, that means he didn't respect me. Because then it would have been crazy if I would have caught the bus up there and would have dragged them up out of McDonald's. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Once
but
again, she took it out of proportion.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
no, I didn't.
This was her crazy moment.
No, I didn't, y'all. Now let me tell y'all this.
Crazy.
If I would have went home one day and he would have found out I went to go talk to my ex, guess what? You know, guys are not as forgiving as girls. We do one thing and they ready to go. They do something, they expect us to keep giving them chances. He would have snip right away, and it was like we was like in our 3rd month of dating. Like, what are you doing? First of all, you know. So let me tell y'all something.
No.
Don't let no person in the cupcake phase do y'all like that, because guess what?
No, that definitely was.
Yes, it was.
No, because I would never had no problem with that.
You wouldn't have had no problem with me going to give my ex some advice about some fiduciary crisis. Guess what?
If y'all meet at McDonald's, you acting like I met somebody at the house and we just got down like, oh yeah, we just did.
First
some
of
other
all,
stuff.
I don't care what y'all did at McDonald's. Y'all sit
It
up
was
there
at
and had
McDonald's. So
y'all had an emotional moment over a McDouble. I'm sorry. I am so sorry that I'm just not.
we didn't even eat.
That's even worse.
We just sat there and we just talked.
Right. And use First of all, McDonald's got Wi-Fi. He didn't even call me. So that's another problem. And
I wasn't finna do all that.
see, I wasn't worth all that, but he traveled. Now imagine, he had bus fare to go meet this girl. That was
I did.
No, you had bus fare to go meet her. You had bus fare to take me to the movies. I'm just saying, let's be
You
real.
said you didn't want to go. Right. Right.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Because when I said, babe, you want to go to the movies? You said, nah. What's out? Nah, I don't want to go to the movies. So you stay home.
So that gives him grounds to go and see his ex, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't
She
let
was
no
a
little
friend,
y'all don't let
too.
no little pissy tail boy treat y'all
I
like
have
that.
no Pitsy tail.
You know, that's what our mamas be saying. Don't let them do y'all like that. Because guess what? Kenya was in the doghouse after that. Trust and believe that. You was in the doghouse. So then after that, she was texting him and stuff, and I was just like, dude, stop talking to her. Like, you got a girlfriend. Like, if she get a boyfriend, she's not gonna be texting you. And then he didn't do it. So then I had to go in crazy mode. I had to break the phone and, you know, do crazy stuff. Then he wasn't able to call me to let me know that he was at home, because I done broke the phone because he didn't want to listen to me. And y'all just don't do that in y'all first argument, y'all. So this wraps up our first argument story time. If y'all like this video, like, comment, subscribe, become part of the notification squad. And also, tell your friends to come subscribe. Tell your friends, cousin, auntie Tracy, baby mama, sister Sarah to come and subscribe. Alright, y'all. So, I gotta do my fun fact.
Fun fact.
Alright, so,
Rosa Parks.
the last video I told y'all that I was going to give y'all the name of the lady who sat on the bus and refused to give up her seat before Rosa Parks. And her name is Claudette Corvin. Yep. And another fun fact is that, did y'all know that Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't supposed to be on the lineup on the day that he did the I Have a Dream speech? Somebody called in sick and they got him right on up there to do that speech. So that is a fun fact for you guys. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all in the next freaking video.